shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a good one in store here between the Carolina Panthers and the New York Jets. On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. They side down, but certainly not out yet. They sit at 2-4. Opposing him, that's Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. His guys making a long trip home from their International Series game last week, so not as much time as usual to prepare for this one. Happy you could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And we're off in East Rutherford. To the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. Just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knock today.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Chased out to his right. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. We've set it down for him at the 38.
And the Panther first down.
First down, here's Tua. Complete to Braylon Allen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
Tagovailoa
and 8.
now working from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Carolina.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. He lofts one deep, center of the field. That one's tipped and intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Jets have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns, make up for the 1 interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. And certainly some momentum to build on today.
2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another carry for Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss on the play.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46.
That's good for a Jets.
On 1st down, Allen. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. All up on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Frankie Luvu.
Here's Robinson up the middle. He finds space for a few yards that time. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle.
Tackle made right at midfield. That's a gain of 3.
Allen on 3rd down. Pass complete to Goddard. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Jets, first down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
That's another Jets, first down.
There's a counter give to Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line. This defense just got smooth.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd long for him here. Screen here for Williams. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and the more importantly, to stop it.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And as they take the field, Bronk, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular loves a chance to have involved a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Tua out of the pistol.
20-yard line.
Escapes the pocket. This one gets to the 22. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
He was taken down.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Here's 2 on the sneak. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Jets, running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
On 2nd down, Robinson. We got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Rock.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's out of trouble. He's running for it. Oh, what a stiff arm. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Allen. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have second down behind the sticks. Trying again following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He finds Brown right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Irving gets it on the draw. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, Irving. He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets them a first down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to work it to the 20. Oh, Granderson in on the tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete. Blake Groupie on to attempt the field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Groupie sends it through. And they're on the board.
And looky there, Kate, finally got to call some points on the old scoreboard. 3 is fine, but you know both of these offense want to find some touchdowns.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-0. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Staying with Robinson. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
That's good for a Jets.
Allen setting up play action. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 33-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run and draw with Robinson. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line.
He was taken down.
As a play caller, kid, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Here's 2nd and 11. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Has a man, it's Brown. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Play action now. Allen vacates quickly left side. Oh, Allen loses it. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Jets picked up the football and ran it home. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I'm just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder, you got to play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
Panthers 3.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come here. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Throwing here, Allen. It's his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. This one from 42 yards out.
A 42-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Tate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Carolina offense headed out now. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He sent a man in motion. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He puts a air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here he is on 3rd and long. The throw left side caught by Neighbors. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Jukes out a one-stop. And a nice return out of it. They have a little further up past their own 30. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. This winning streak has been impressive for them. 6 games now, and they lead so far here. They've got 1st down from the 31. Now they get to Bijan. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the 33 on 2nd down. And he toss out the screen. Here's Robinson. 4th gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Allen on 3rd and short. He's got Brown. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. Small gain down to the 46. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. To the air again, Allen. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
The throw again, it's Allen. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. It's his back. It's Robinson. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. gonna throw again. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Slate route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Panthers 3.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Two and out from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Irvin is hit and he fumbles that football. And the Jets recover it. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
No, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
2nd and 6 now. Short pass brought in. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Harrison Jr. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Allen on 3rd down. On target to Moore. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. It's caught by Elijah Royal. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice first goal here from the 2.
11 more yards. That's another Jet.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. And pass is tipped. And they'll get to it for the interception. Picked out by Flaky Louvu. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Had a two-score ball game here as we resume play. Jukes one defender. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Incomplete. Asante Samuel on the coverage.
Body on the right side, but more. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and it's incomplete.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a short gain. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Carolina in punt formation. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. The Jets out to begin another drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First and 10, around to Robinson. Spins out of one stop. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for the Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First and 10. Here's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
2nd and 8 at the Panthers' 49-yard line.
A toss now to Robinson. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Tackle made back at his own 49.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Robinson. He gets 6 on that play, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
Gain of 6. That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running here with Bijan. The stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
This one's caught. And this one does not go far. And the Panthers into the nickel set. 3rd down coming.
3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass complete to Robinson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Gain on the play. That's good for the Jets. First
To the air again, Allen. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take their lead to a 3-score advantage. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Panthers set to take the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To off the play fake. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Now Tagovailoa to throw. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's short the first after a mild gain.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. They're not just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Jets and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Allen now on 1st down. That's more of the catch out left. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. He'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Jets first down. First and 10 at the 37.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for DJ Moore. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to work it to the 20. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw again, it's Allen. He'll make a big for it on the ground. Oh, Allen loses it. Panthers pick this one up. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They give to Irving to start this drive. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, and his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Tua looking to throw. The Jets get there and bring him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and the defense ignited.
3rd down, give to Irving. Juke the defender. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Carl Henderson on the tackle. A gain of 26 yards. And a Panther first down.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Tua. Gets it to him on the screen. And this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
It's a gain of 11. And it's
Tagovailoa keeping it on the sneak. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain
First
of
down
1
now,
yard.
ball at the 39-yard line.
Carolina.
Tua now from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until they play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. because now third down is so much harder.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Tugged by Loa, facing third and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. You can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? So might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they get to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Jets are running back with John Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left. They're going to try to grow it even further. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Allen finds the in route complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Allen on 3rd and short. Brushes him off with ease. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they give to Robinson. And a big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. He finds Brown right side. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Quick slant complete. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
7-yard gain. And the Jets, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Completed over the middle. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets continue piling onto this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And he's going to go down. Jets drop the pressure and cut to him. This rush could be coming again after that last sack drop. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
It's second down.
Irvin here from the gun. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
A gain of 7 yards.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield in the big play calls.
Lofts it deep right side. Big gain downfield. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
To Xavier Hutchinson. 1st and goal.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down.
Get to these goal-to-goal situations. You know what a win is defensively, Kate? Is stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. First call here coming from the shotgun.
It's a turnover on down.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Allen on the play action. Once again, pass caught by Moore. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Escapes a defender. That's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets getting closer to a 7-0 start. 3rd down give to Robinson. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. The Carolina offense headed out now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First down, here's Tua. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Going again, here's Tua. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game. And it's a nickel look for the Jets, 3rd down. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Neutral zone infraction.
defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa again. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. So the win goes to the Jets. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.